What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have the easiest DIY that you could possibly think of. We are switching out the rear springs on the Land Cruiser. Now as you already know, my Land Cruiser is already lifted with the Old Man Emu kit. With the added weight of the rear bumper and the swing out and the water port and all these other things, by the time I pack to go camping, the rear is sagging severely before we even start driving, and that will definitely affect the off-road capabilities. So the springs that are being taken out are the Old Man Emu, I believe it's the 860s, and what I'm replacing them with is the SLE off-road springs. The SLE springs are not particularly taller than the Old Man Emus, like physically I think they're actually half a coil shorter. However, the spring rate is a bit higher compared to the Old Man Emu. What that does is basically means that it takes more weight in the Land Cruiser before the spring starts compressing, which is great for my intended purpose. Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, and for more Land Cruiser content, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get to it. These are the springs that I was able to pick up on the used market. They are made by SLE Off-Road. Now, as you can see, one is longer than the other, so make sure you pay attention to that. And that is because, see right there, it says left side. The other one presumably is right side. But it's supposed to give the same amount of lift as the OME springs, plus it'll be able to handle all the extra weight in the back. So on the left right here, I have the OME, and on the right, I have the SLE. Now, as you can tell, I think the OME is slightly longer, maybe about half a coil longer than the SLE. However, the SLE, the coil is a lot thicker than the OME. That's to deal with the added weight that we put on the Land Cruiser. Hope it works. You gotta make sure that the last coil sits on that ledge properly, and then you're good to go. So this is the final product. As you can see, it's very level right now compared to what it was before. Before, the rear was sagging maybe about half an inch to an inch, just from the bumpers and the water port and all that stuff. So if you have a saggy bumper or saggy rear end, make sure you get heavy duty springs. And that is it. Swapping out the rear springs is a complete walk in the park. Just a word of advice. After installing the SLE springs, I took it out for a test run, and I noticed that it still was sagging a little bit. So since then, I've already replaced the springs again with the Old Man Emu 863s, which is same spring rate as the SLEs, I believe. However, they're about an inch higher. Also, I'll have a link in the description down below listing all the springs and different spring rates that Old Man Emu makes. That way you can take a look and see what's best suited for your setup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. For more Land Cruiser and Overland content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.